Good morning, everyone, and what a pleasure it is to be right here at Discovery Place. And again, as always, Discovery is bringing us lots and lots to be excited about, a whole world to be discovered. My name is Joanne, and I'm delighted. Can you feel the energy here today? Can you guys feel the energy? How amazing is it to all be here again, face to face? Halala, manene, no manene, kaz, halala. I want to invite all of you to please come forward. As you can see, our modes of transport, our Discovery ambassadors making their way to our midst. We have our Discovery Vitality ambassadors, KG Monjane, Makazole Mapimpi, and Tatiana Schoenmaker. And they all are on their way in their various modes of transport. We've got a safari vehicle, which reminds us either of South Africa or Kenya, or all our amazing safari destinations. We've got a New York cab. How are you guys all doing? Discovery, I can see you guys are a happy place. How are you all doing? I can see, I love the pink jacket over there. I see lots of pink and orange. Discovery Bank, of course, is one of the big things that I'm excited about. So Discovery Bank, thank you very, very much for bringing us here and for bringing us Vitality Travel. Our ambassadors making their way in. So before I welcome them onto stage, I'd like to welcome the CEO of Discovery Bank. Please put your hands together and make some huge noise for Mr. Hilton Kellner. Good to see you, Hilton. How are you doing?
Great, thanks, Jan. Great to be here and great to see so many people in the building again.
It is quite encouraging, isn't it, Hilton? I mean, the excitement is here. We really are delighted to travel and to have these in-person events again. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise for our Discovery Vitality ambassadors, KG Monjane, Makazole Mapimpi, and Tatiana Schoenmaker. Halala! Wave your flags and let's welcome them. A big welcome to them. Incredible people who have done so much for our country, so much to raise our enthusiasm, especially in these trying times. So let's give them all a huge round of applause. I'm going to welcome them all onto the stage one by one. They're making their way through. Make some way for them, but let's make some noise. I'm going to introduce them individually, and we're going to have them on stage so that we can have a conversation. Are you ready to hear more about them?
You know what? The emotion started when I'm giving birth to her, because it's a firstborn. I say, why? Why me? Emotionally, it was painful.
Being born with disability, it's not an easy thing, because already the world have a perspective about you that you can't do certain things. It was different from other kids, because they used to just like stare at me and not want to play with me. And as a child, you don't know why other kids are being like that.
I think in her wildest dream, she never thought she would play tennis.
I think the first time they said I should go to tennis, I actually ran away. I ran away from the group.
First time I saw her, I was quite impressed because she was quite a natural. When you drop the first ball and somebody hits it and you just say, wow, there is talent over here. This is a player for the future,
I like the struggle because that's what actually keeps me going. That's what makes me a better person. Because I think if there were no struggles, then it would be easy, and that's what shaped me as a tennis player.
She wants to be the best that she can be. She is constantly working harder and harder every day to make sure that she surpasses some of her wildest dreams. She is one of the best, and she's going to be the greatest.
I really believe what I'm doing will really inspire and give hope, mostly to those in the disadvantaged areas who don't really think they can come to the city and make it.
In South Africa, is a shining star in the world, is a shining star in the Monjane's family. We are proud of KG.
Wow, KG, you give us such hope. You give us such inspiration. Thank you so much. Let's make another huge round of applause. KG Monjane. We are truly in the midst of greatness. I'd like to welcome up another incredible man, a World Cup champion, a Springbok player, but above all, an inspiration to young people and old all over. Please put your hands together for Makazole Mapimpi.
Yeah, it's like a brother to me. We're brothers that share everything and anything. That's the relationship and the trust that we have.
Into the stands it goes.
And we had like a same journey to get, where we are. Both of us grew up without a father figure. We kind of got influenced into the game, from a young age. Guys like me and my peers that went to smaller schools, we weren't really looked at, and that made us stronger.
Everyone have dreams, but you don't know how. I can't think about one day I'll be a Springbok. I didn't believe that, but I was just keeping working.
We believed in ourselves. We wanted what we wanted. The journey that we've been motivating each other, we always kind of remind ourselves that we're here because of hard work, and we're here now. That doesn't mean we're going to relax. Let's continue working. I think we always linked, anticipate each other's movements. It's good for the team and it's good for us as well.
Wow, Makazole Mapimpi. Ndiyavuya Qhitu kuba apha namhlanje ukuthetha nawe. Thank you so much for joining us. And let's give him another huge round of applause. We are excited and delighted. A lady who brought so much excitement and delightment to all of us in this country, but also worldwide, with her absolute kind reaction to when she won, was our Olympic champion and world record holder. And welcome Tatiana Schulmacher to the stage.
You can't miss it with less of a margin. Much less than the fastest speed that you can press a start and stop button on a stopwatch. You can't do it that quickly. That's how little it is. So she basically missed the Olympic qualification with a touch.
Was so close. You just wish you could redo it. You wish you could just try one more time. But yeah, that was it. You can't change that one split second.
2016 there was a lot of negativity around why isn't female swimming in the country progressing and why isn't there anyone at the Olympics, and a few of our female athletes put their foot down that year and said, listen, we're going to put in the work now and we're going to show everyone in Tokyo, and that's exactly what they did.
So Tatiana would spend anything between 19 and 22 hours a week training. She would do anything between 42 and 56 kilometers swimming per week, which is substantial. And then she would obviously do extra work in the gym. And that she does for 48 weeks a year.
You train every day, twice a day. It gets tiring, and there are moments where you think, I can't do this anymore. I physically can't do this.
You don't get the results immediately, and that in itself requires a very high sense of self-motivation.
When I actually realized I might make it, I think was actually that moment where Chad beat Michael.
It's an iconic moment in history.
And you realize it was a South African that beat the best. I've always said if I was able to get a lane in the final, I had a chance of also doing really well. So not just winning a medal, but improving on myself.
It is a world record for South Africa.
For me to have wanted to give up so many times, just that support from South Africa, I think, would just push you a bit more. Winning gold, breaking the world record is like the ultimate, but I think when it happened, it was so unrealistic.
It's surreal. It's a swimmer that you've been coaching, and it's what any coach would dream of.
I hope I'm not just a role model for my achievements. If someone is inspired by my performances and how I got there, that's amazing, but I would love to be a role model for the person who I am.
Out of the water, she's a lovely, lovely kid. Underwater, she's deadly.
Absolutely phenomenal. And I like that saying, underwater, she is. Well, I mean, come on. We're very happy that we're meeting you above water, but I want to keep all our heads above water here because I think there's so much excitement that I want to have a conversation with each of you. Feel free to answer. I think, do you guys have your microphones there with you? Okay, fantastic. I'm going to jump in here. Hilton, if there's any question that you want to ask, please do feel free to do that too. But afterwards, I want to give Hilton the chance to tell us all about this Vitality travel platform, which we are delighted to be launching. I also want to say to each and every one of you, thank you for your time, for being here, because again, you guys are really, really busy people, successful people. KG, you've played in tennis tournaments all over the world. Out of all the Grand Slam cities, which was your favorite?
Wimbledon.
Wimbledon, of course. And what was so particularly amazing for you? Because you didn't get much of a chance to sightsee, did you?
Yeah, I think what really stand out for me at Wimbledon is that we don't have grass court at home, and every time I go to Wimbledon, I don't know what to expect, and I just find it as a surface that really suits my game. So I get to play my best tennis on the surface that I'm not familiar with. So that really makes it my favorite tournament, because other players, they live in Europe, they're exposed to that, they practice on that, but it's like they still can't master it.
I remember so clearly watching you play at Wimbledon, and I think so many of us were inspired, and we appreciate that. So I hope you get a chance to go to Wimbledon, to London again, hopefully using the Vitality travel platform to do some more sightseeing besides just the incredible grass there. I'm wondering, which city in the world would you love to travel to?
I mean, I love Paris.
Paris, ah.
Despite Wimbledon being my favorite tournament, but I look forward to go to Paris every year because, I mean, I love the food, I love going on top of the Eiffel Tower, seeing the entire city, and also dining from the Eiffel Tower. I think that's the nicest thing to do, so I think Paris is lovely.
Fantastic. I want to find out from you, Makazole, which is your favorite place that you've had a chance to travel? I mean, we all know about your trip to Japan. Did you get a chance to see much there?
No, I didn't age apart because it was the pandemic and because of the COVID stuff, you know. So I couldn't go anywhere. I was stuck indoors, just go to the training, come back. But my favorite country, I think, was Singapore. And I think I love the weather because I'm based to Durban, so I don't like cold weather.
You like the humidity, and at least you don't have to worry about your hair mincing or going funny in the humidity in Singapore, right?
Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, man, I would love to go back probably with my family one day.
One day could come sooner than you think, because you're a part of Vitality, you're part of Vitality Travel, and I'm not sure if you've had a chance to look at the platform. There are such incredible opportunities for all of us to travel, so please do have a look at that. Tatiana, for you, what was your favorite place in the world thus far to travel, the most memorable city for you?
I guess if we go with memories, probably Tokyo. But no, I was actually quite fortunate to explore Tokyo in 2019, just to get used to the feel and stuff for the preparation for Olympics. Obviously it got postponed, but I was very fortunate to spend my time there with my family, seeing what the culture is there and stuff. And I think it was also, for me, it was so exciting for then when Tokyo came, the Olympics, I was so excited to tell my friends what is the best thing to do here. Almost to be the tour guide in a country that I don't know. So yeah, it will definitely be Tokyo.
Now, everybody here has had a chance to do their Vitality Travel passport. So they're going to have a chance to also find out which prizes they win and if they get a chance to travel. But let me ask you, KG, locally, your favorite place to travel, internationally, besides Paris?
Locally, I think Mpumalanga, it's quite unique. You know, it's so adventurous. You don't really get that sort of nature everywhere. So whenever I want to travel locally, I always pick Mpumalanga because it has all sorts of adventurous places to see. And internationally, like I said, Paris, you know, I mean, I cannot miss the French bread.
That French, the baguettes, oh, you know, you love it when they speak foreign to you, huh?
Exactly. Like, oh, du bon.
Oh, this certain je ne sais quoi, you know? Yes, of course. Tatiana, for you, what were some of your craziest travel memories? Because let's be honest, especially now in these crazy times, travel has taken on a whole new meaning.
No, it definitely has. I think there's so many memories to share. I don't think you can pinpoint to one, but for me, when you ask that question about who you like traveling with, swimming is an individual sport, but we get excited to be selected as Team SA, and for us to travel with the team, and not just the swimmers, there's always different sports traveling together, and South Africa's team spirit just makes it worth it, because when we're on the airplane, when we're in the airport, we're singing and chanting, and it's just, no one can describe that feeling. And I know it's so nice to travel with family, but I'd like traveling with the team and having my family be there and support me. But yeah, ultimately, my favorite is Team SA.
Now, I want to find out about this. So when we did the Vitality Travel media launch in Cape Town, I was chatting to Chad Leclos, and he was saying that travel impacts our mental health as well, especially after these past 2 years that we've gone through. Do you think that us not being able to travel has had a huge impact on people?
Yeah, I think it's quite good for me because I'm always busy with the rugby stuff, my mind. And I can't even breathe sometimes. And it's too much, man. There's a lot of things that we have to do in terms of rugby stuff. But when you travel, I mean, you take everything away in terms of work stuff. And then you think about a lot of stuff, your future, and what you're going to do after rugby, or what are you going to do after your career. I think it's a good thing for me when I'm alone, and I love to be alone, thinking about my stuff.
I hear you. I mean, Makazole, I traveled from Cape Town to Joburg, and to not be with my kids, I love my kids. I've got 4 young children, but to be alone on an airplane is, to me, already the start of the journey. I see some of the moms nodding here. Do you feel me, moms? I see you're also nodding. I assume you're a dad. If you're a mom, that's also fine, but it is so nice to just have that time mentally before you get to a destination to touch base again with yourself. KG, what would you say? What is one item that you cannot travel without? And also, I'm going to pose that same question to you about travel and mental health.
A book. I cannot travel without a book because you spend most of the time feeding yourself a lot of stuff, but you also need to feed the mind. And when you travel in those long flights, I think it's the right time to actually feed the mind what's right. And for me, I think it's also good for mental health because that's the time where you get to actually reset, you know, restart, refresh, and renew. So you want to come back feeling like a new person. So traveling really does contribute to the mental health.
I also agree that it does. I think it's just a change of scenery and the excitement of exploring a new country. It kind of takes your mind off of just your sport. I think when we're at home and you're training, it's just swim. And when you're in a different country, you're thinking about different things so that your mind and you don't stress out as much, because I think even just being at the Olympics, it's natural to just have to stress because now you're at the biggest sporting event of anyone's dream. But I think just being there and exploring the country just takes your mind off what you're actually there for.
It is very true. I think travel is really one of the greatest mental health antidotes, or it's a positive way of impacting ourselves mentally. So I think we're all very, very excited about this travel platform. Discovery, how are you feeling? Woohoo, I can see that. I also want to say this. Now, I'm actually going to get up because firstly, I'm wearing these shoes and they're ridiculously uncomfortable. So I hope that my minimum prescribed benefits has a visit to an orthopedic surgeon included. Luckily, I'm married once, so I'm cheapskate, don't worry. But I just wanted to say this as well. Our Vitality ambassadors are just phenomenal, and we really are grateful again that they've taken their time to be here. But this isn't where their involvement today ends. One of you, or 10 of you, a few of you, stand a chance of winning lunch with them. So make sure you're making a lot of noise, waving your flags, getting some interaction, and making sure that you sign up at all the different stations. You've got your Vitality travel passports, and we want to make sure that you have access to our flight vouchers up for grabs. Does that sound amazing? My man, that flag is waving. So what is your name? Ashik. Ashik, let's give Ashik a round of applause. That is, look at Ashik. He's doing his thing there. Ashik has obviously not been out of his house for a long time. I like it, Ashik. He's so excited to be here. But yes, there's so much opportunity for us to travel. Ashik, thank you so much. I'm so scared to say anything on stage that offends anyone after Will Smith and Chris Rock showed me what happens. So I'm not going to, I didn't mean to offend you, Ashik. Okay, great. But yeah. I do think it's a wonderful opportunity to get to know our Vitality ambassadors a bit more over lunch, find out about the flight vouchers. But the man who's got the incredible story from Discovery Bank is our CEO, Hilton Kalner, and he's going to tell us more about the Vitality travel platform. So are you ready? Can you give me Ashik-like enthusiasm? 1, 2, 3. Halala Vitality. There we go. Halala.
Thanks, Jan, and good morning, everybody. It's absolutely brilliant to see so many people back in one Discovery Place, and I think we're also streaming to all of the different regions. So good morning to the team in Durban, in PE, in Cape Town. Before I tell you a little bit about Vitality Travel and how we're launching it for staff, here's a video to tell you all about the benefit and the platform itself. Take a look here.
Go. Go local. Go global. Explore Josie. Eat spaghetti in Sicily. Ride a camel in Cairo. And run around Rio. Bike through Berlin. Or take a hike in the Himalayas. Stargaze in Sutherland. Live it up in London. Take a wrong turn in Turkey and dance the Quaker in Chile. Whatever you do, eat something new, meet someone new, spot the wildlife, enjoy the nightlife, visit the Four Corners, and stay 5-star. Get lost, find gems, see vistas and wonders. Go over, go under. Discovery Bank brings you Vitality Travel, the world's first shared value travel platform with discounts on flights, accommodation, car hire, and exclusive holiday packages, rewarding you for healthy habits. In other words, doing yoga can take you to India. Eating right will get you that flight. Spend sensibly and you'll see NY City. And more goals reached means more trips to the beach. So go. Go near. Go far. Go to the Karoo or Timbuktu. Go because you've earned it. Go because you can. Go everywhere with Vitality Travel.
So as you can see, Vitality Travel has been designed to take our clients, take our members everywhere. And I'm going to take you back 22 years to the start of this journey, right to the very beginning of the travel benefit in Vitality. And I'm not sure, I can actually see a few people here who were probably at that launch. And the vision was pretty simple at the time. The vision was, can we turn aeroplanes into buses for Discovery members? If you can do that, you can do something pretty special, because I think you all heard about the power of travel. Travel has the ability it has the potential, it has the possibility to re-energize, to make people feel healthy, and to open their minds to new experiences. So when we built Discovery Bank, we thought about how can we take it to the next level? How can we really transform the travel experience for our Discovery Bank clients? And that's what Vitality Travel does. It takes all of the brilliance of the Vitality team, the rewards, the partners, all of the sort of the actuarial structures that we've built over decades, and transforms it into one simple platform for Vitality members and Discovery Bank members that they can use to book to go literally anywhere. You've got a massive range of partners. You can fly locally, you can fly internationally, their packages, their hotels, and it is completely seamless. Just log into the website and then go on and book your travel. So for Discovery members, the platform itself is available, it's live. We've already had about 6,000 people in the last week go on and book on Vitality Travel, and it's a really, really exceptional experience. So for every single person here today, including the ambassadors, we just want you to get out to experience it, and that's what today is all about, Jan.
Hilton, that sounds amazing. And I want to say I was one of those 6,000 people. I am doing an international flight on Sunday. Please, God, let my PCR test be negative. I'm like triple vaccinated now. There's nothing standing in my way. And as my dad said to me when he took me for my 16th birthday, we didn't have any money for presents, so my dad took us all to go and get passports at Home Affairs. That was our gift. We stood in the queue at Home Affairs and got our passports, and that was a gift that didn't cost much, but the gift to be able to show the world to your children, that is a gift that is priceless. Ukuhamba kukubona, to travel is to see, and you understand the world in so much more detail once you get a chance to see how others live, and you understand more and more, despite how big the world might physically seem, emotionally, we're all the same. We all want to be loved, to be accepted, to live a long, happy, and healthy life. And thank you to Vitality Travel for helping us to do that. So let's give them a huge round of applause. Thank you so much, our CEO of Discovery Bank, Hilton, and of course, our wonderful Vitality ambassadors. Thank you for your time. Are you guys ready to find out more about the prizes? So in that case, I'm going to say, Hilton, all our ambassadors, thank you so much. You can make your way down, or you can stay here if you're comfortable. You're going to make your way, our ambassadors? I think you guys look comfortable there. Just chill. Hilton, thank you so much. Let's give him a round of applause. So I'm going to draw 10 names for the lunch with our ambassadors, and then I'm going to draw 3 names for the vouchers. Which should I do first, vouchers or ambassadors? Vouchers. Thanks. Ashik is my new events coordinator. There we go. Ashik, thank you. Okay. I'm mixing them. There we go. What's your name? Palesa is my auditor. There we go. She says I must mix them. Are you seeing I'm mixing? She is an auditor. Yeah, Palesa, I connected with you. I felt it. I felt it. Palesa is an auditor. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Just check I'm not looking. Number 5. Oh, Kunzima, I'm feeling the pressure. Okay. And so if your name wasn't drawn for this, there is still a chance of you winning the travel vouchers. And if your name isn't in the box, sorry. Okay. Oh, somebody there just threw their plane in. And it's nice that they still have that enthusiasm, because if they're still playing the game, they're not in here. They're just happy to get it through the hole. That's amazing. Fast bait, yes. Christine Hagen? Christine H. at Discover. Christine, where are you? Christine. Brutal. Christine? So can I just find out, do they have to be here to win? They don't. We've got their email address. Shannon Harvey. Shannon, are you here? Siyabonga. Nkosi bomvu. Simzi Dolphin. Simzi Dolphin. Simzi's there. Bella Tole. Bella Tole. Edson van Wyk. Woo, Edson is evidently here. Edson's here? Or Edson's fan club is here? Okay. Maxine Sologram. Woo, Maxine, there we go. Woo! Nikita Grelu. You see, I'm trying to be like Beyonce. Okay. Keke Kumane. Keketso. Keke. Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the last one is Jennifer Tlachwayo. Woo! Jennifer is here. So these are our 10 names for lunch. I'm going to go for another 2 just in case. You still have a chance. Thank you. Janine's given me the okay. Thank you, Janine. Pick you. Let's see if I do. Lebogang Mashigo. Woo! Lebogang. There we go. Gorgeous in yellow. Then we have Khatija Suji. Khatija's got a fan club too. Khatija's there. There we go. So there we have our 12 winners. Let's give them all a huge round of applause. So they'll be having lunch with our ambassadors. And now we'll do the 3 who are going to have these travel vouchers. Third place, 1,000 Rand from Sapphire. You want the cash? Money or the box? No. Carl Theodore van Deventer. I like how he put all his names down. This is not a passport really, but thank you for putting down. Next prize, 2,000 Rand from Airlink. And the winner is Letitia Manthri. Letitia Manthri? Letitia Manthri. First prize. Oh, wait, hold on. Can I not just take that and take it out of the drawer? No, was my mic on? Hey. 2 return tickets. 2 return tickets to Cape Town with Lyft. Ashik is waving that flag faster than he did this morning, and that's... Okay, that's saying something. Hold on. Who's ready? Okay. And the winner is David Leibovitz. No. Okay, sorry, we have somebody contending that. You said no very loudly. It's unacceptable. So auditors, Palesa, Kwenza, Cantoni Appa, what are we doing? It's unacceptable, they say. Or is it really? Palesa, did you see that I did pull his name out? Got to give it to him. There we go. There we go. I like there we go. That's applause, almost like at a beauty pageant when you come second. That's very nice and gracious. But sorry, you didn't win. You don't be a so loser. Everybody, thank you so much. From my side, it's been a delight to be part of this wonderful morning with you. Vitality Travel is open. Discovery Bank, thank you so much for bringing us this incredible platform. And thank you to everyone for organizing this event. Discovery, have a beautiful, beautiful day. Good afternoon and God bless. Thank you. Bye-bye.